Did you realize that it's estimated that over 60% of homeowners don't know that they can save a ton of money and shorten the term of their loan by just applying some basic principles? Who wants to save money by not paying so much interest? I do. Hi, I'm Patty Parker Hill, a realtor with eXp Realty, and I've been helping home buyers and sellers for over 30 years. And I'm now selling homes in beautiful Southeast Florida, where the market is great for both buyers and sellers. Now, I'm not a licensed lender, but I do provide an Excel spreadsheet to help buyers and sellers with their own home loans. If you want to understand how you can estimate your own different scenarios on your amortized home loan, then keep watching. And don't forget to hit subscribe. We're starting here with a loan amount of $300,000. You know, we've got to start somewhere. We're just estimating. $300,000, 3% interest rate for a 30-year fix. Remember when the interest rates were 3%? Well, if you have a 3% interest rate, you may not want to get rid of it, but you may want to pay it down. So let me show you how it's done. We're at $300,000 for the home loan, and of that, for a 30-year fix at 3%, the interest you're paying for the term of the loan would be a little over $155,000. And so the total amount paid for a $300,000 loan would be $455,000, which actually isn't all that bad for 30 years. But if you want to pay it down, let's say you added a little extra every single month. Okay, these little yellow areas are the areas that you can actually make some changes on this spreadsheet. Everything else is protected, so it doesn't get messed up. Let's put in $100. So we're going to add $100 to our continuous payment of $1,284.81, which is our payment for this particular loan. By doing that, the interest rate does go down. Let's go back down to 100 so we can really look at the numbers here. Okay, so we were at $455 total amount paid, and now we have $100 a month applied, and we're at $435. So you saved a little bit by adding $100 a month on that particular loan. But let's see what happens when you have a higher interest rate. Like, what if the interest rate actually goes up to 8.5% for the going rate? Okay, let's see what happens to, let's go 0 here. $300,000 loan at 8.5. The amount paid is $830,000 for the term of the loan for 30 years. That's a $300,000 loan. You may want to pay a little bit extra on that just to get this interest paid down. And if you do, let's see what happens if you pay $100 a month. Look at this number, $530 over at the interest paid block. It goes from $530 to $431. So you're looking at saving $100,000 roundabout if you pay just an extra $100 on your continuous payment of $2,306 a month. That's on a $300,000 loan at 8.5%. But let's say you want to pay a lump sum one day. And just to make things even, let's go back down to 0 for the continuous payment. Although you could be making one and then just made another lump sum, that just helps it even more. Let's say you had an inheritance coming, or a bonus, or something along the way, or an amount of money that was going to be available in about a year. So on month 12, let's say we're going to save $50,000 in a lump sum for this loan and see what happens. Right now we're at 30 years. The total amount paid is $830,000 for a $300,000 loan. If you pay $50,000 in a year, boom, that amount paid goes down to a little bit more than $545,000, and the years you save are 12 years just by paying $50,000 the first year. That's pretty darn good. All right, so this just kind of gives you an idea of what you can do with amortized loans. And I'm not a lender, as I said. Please contact your mortgage broker or lender and get the exact amounts for your loan, and they can They can help you estimate what your amounts will go down to and how many years you'll save if you contact them. Okay, or comment below, and I'm happy to send you this Excel spreadsheet, and you can get an idea of what you're looking at and kind of play around with numbers before you call your loan officer. So I'm happy to do that for you. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.